Hi everyone, this is an updated BilletSpin Gambit review and comparison video. I had no idea my last video would get as much attention as it has, and I've learned a lot since making it, so this video is an attempt to provide you with as much updated information as I can about the BilletSpin Gambit and its various material combinations. I'm going to break this video into parts. In the first part, we're going to talk about how the Gambit is made, and then we'll talk about body types and which one is best for you, before finally taking a look at different material combinations and coins that you can pair with your Gambit. Let's start with the simplest question. What is a Gambit? In a nutshell, a BilletSpin Gambit is composed of a body and a coin. The body is a three-piece design composed of a ball bearing, a retention spring, and a metal frame. The retention spring is held in place by a precision machined groove along the inside of the Gambit body. Part of the magic of the BilletSpin Gambit comes from the care that goes into each body's assembly. The tolerances on the pieces have to be extremely precise in order to accommodate the retention spring, and on top of that, all retention springs are sorted into size categories before being hand paired with a Gambit body that fits best. Each ball bearing is also hand pressed into the body, and that's before we talk about all of the steps that materials will go through in order to achieve a good finish. All in all, it's a really well-designed product, and it was originally designed to be a golf ball marker that didn't use magnets, as well as a poker card guard and a fidget device. Now that we have a better idea of what the Gambit is and how it's made, let's talk about the different body types that you can choose from. This is actually the biggest question I get when somebody asks which Gambit is right for me. And the short answer is it depends. Let's take a look at each body style and explain why each one could be best for you. Let's start with the stemless body type. If you love spinning tops and want an everyday carry top, then look no further than any of the stemless Gambits. They are all amazing stemless tops, and the interchangeable coins allow you to completely change the look of the Gambit without having to buy a new top. I'm going to shut up for a moment and let you look at some of the amazing shots that you can achieve with the stemless Gambit in different coins. Little side note, while I was filming B-roll for this video, I had something really cool happen to me with the stemless tungsten top. In the video, you actually see the top come to a complete standstill while standing upright, and it's just kind of a testament to how well these pieces are made. Next, let's talk about the flat bottom. If you're a coin enthusiast and love the feel of a flat poker chip-like coin in your pocket, then this might be the best for you. Its flat profile means it's great for pocketing, and on top of that, the flat bottom allows you to place the Gambit on a surface without it wobbling. The convex is probably my personal favorite to hold. The convex bottom provides a really ergonomic grip to the piece, and this is aided by the smooth sides that it has compared to other body types. Its convex shape does not hurt its pocketability either, and the only downside you'll notice is that when placing the Gambit coin up on a surface, there is a tiny bit of wobble associated with it. The concave Gambit is the thickest of the four, and this is in order to accommodate the spherical depression found in its back. This makes for a wonderful worry stone, and if you frequently carry a worry stone with you, this is probably your best bet. Additionally, the concave piece allows you to use it as a top stand. This, in conjunction with a stemless coin, which we will see later, allows you to have a complete spinning top set up with you wherever you go, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Alright everybody, real quick, I've got you on the iPhone microphone just so that I have the opportunity to do a live demonstration of how the different material combinations feel with one another. So, we have stainless steel, copper, tungsten, and zirconium. They're all in the same design style 2, and then at the top we have stainless steel, copper, tungsten, brass, as well as Blue Tongue Damascus, because I don't have a Damascus piece to actually test with. So this should give kind of a similar sound and feel. The first one that I'm going to start out with is stainless steel on stainless steel, because that's probably the most popular combination. It has a really smooth feel when you run the piece along the outside, and sounds good too. So stainless steel on stainless steel is awesome. Also copper, because copper is softer, it's a little bit gummier, maybe a little bit more resistance, but not bad. And then clicks a little bit softer too. So there's that. Tungsten is awesome because it's a lot harder and a lot denser. So similar to stainless steel, sounds similar to stainless steel too, just heavier. Brass has a feel in between stainless steel and copper to me, so a little bit more resistant, a little bit gummier, but not as gummy as copper. A lot softer, also looks really pretty, so yeah. Lastly, we have the Damascus coin. One thing that I'll make note of is because of the etch on the bottom, there's actually slight differences in height between the different metal combinations. So as a result, when you run the piece along that, you won't really notice it unless you kind of catch it on the edge. And if you do, you'll just rub along those grooves. So just something to keep in mind. So that's stainless steel. Personally, one of the best ones. Next is copper. Copper is great if you want a worry stone, because it's really soft and it has these beautiful natural patinas that will form over time. But it's also soft, so it's prone to dents and scratches. There's a couple of little dents here where I've dropped tops on the back of this, and I've even dropped the piece itself right here on the corner, which you can see, but it doesn't make a really noticeable difference whenever you're using them. So here's stainless steel on copper. More resistance here, kind of a little bit gummier. I'm going to use that word a lot, but just a little slower. But not bad, really, not bad at all. Because of the brushed finish on the copper, I think that might also contribute partly to the change in feel, but I can't say that for sure. Copper on copper. Just more resistance, but not bad. Looks pretty too. Tungsten on copper. Feels pretty decent. I think it's because of the density of copper. It's kind of so hard, it just pushes in maybe, so there's not an opportunity for, well, I have no idea, but it feels pretty good. I will say that, surprisingly good. And then here it is with brass. Again, in between copper and stainless steel, not awful. Not my personal favorite, but it definitely does look pretty. And finally, we've got brass, the Damascus. Yeah. All right. Next, we're going to go to tungsten. So this here, tungsten on stainless steel. Similar, really, this is, if you want stainless steel but heavier, you can get a tungsten piece and you'll have a pretty similar hand feel. I mean, I like it. Copper also stands up pretty well, but you can hear that scratchiness. A lot of that will come from the fact that as you use these pieces more, you'll see a little divot wear down in the middle. If you sand that down, it'll go away. It'll also change the way the coin sounds. In fact, really fast. Here is a tungsten coin that I haven't sanded the bottom of. And then one that I have. So, slight difference in sound, slight difference in feel too. That one up. So, there is stainless steel tungsten. I think we've done, yeah, copper stands up pretty well, gummier. Here it is with the Damascus. Pretty similar. And then here we have brass. Finally, let's talk about zirconium. This one is another one of my personal favorites. It just works really well with stainless steel. It's lighter than stainless steel, still feels really, actually, yeah, that's the stainless steel piece. So it feels really good. Here's the copper. A little gummier again. Tungsten. Feels fantastic. Definitely can't go wrong there. Damascus. And then finally brass. Yeah, so there you go. Hopefully that gives you guys an opportunity to listen to all of them and get an idea of how they sound and feel. Now that we have looked at bodies and body types, let's take a look at coins. There are tons of coins you can pair your Gambit with, more than what you see here. The coins at the top were in the initial Gambit release and are no longer available, but all the other coins are available either directly through BilletSpin or through third-party sellers. BilletSpin produces Gambit coin blanks that you can fill with whatever you want. They also make metal blanks that you can laser engrave or machine with your own custom designs. Additionally, some makers construct their own coins entirely out of stock material. If you are interested in buying any of the coins that you see here today that aren't available on the BilletSpin website, you should check out our Facebook page. There's an awesome BilletSpin Facebook page, as well as one devoted just to buying, selling, and trading Gambit coins. I'll link both in the video description. And that's it. Hopefully after watching this video, you have a better understanding of the Gambit and all of the options you have to choose from. As new things are released, I'll try to do little update videos with whatever else Rich comes up with, but until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.